What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I talked about the 23 GMC. I was talking about getting one. I was talking to Laura Buick, the place where I originally got my 2020 from. And we were kind of going over some of the stuff, pricing, about the truck. Now, on Thursday, GMC finally came out and showed exactly what the truck's going to look like. Now, they revealed the 1500 series trucks. The 1500 series, like the 1500 trucks, are basically the exact same. They're going to be the exact same as the 2500 and 3500s, just with a bigger body, and you get the Duramax in it, which is exactly what I want. Now, when they came out on Thursday, they came out with a little preview video, and I was, to say the least, disappointed. Now, they said it's going to be the most luxurious truck in its class, and the only thing they really did was they changed the headlights of the front end, and they put a little bit bigger touchscreen in it. I'll put a couple pictures up on the screen right now of what exactly it looks like. Now, I thought on the 23s they're going to change a lot more the way they hyped it up. If you go on GMC's website or Instagram or Facebook page, they put a little preview video up of unveiling the truck, and to be honest, it was such a crappy preview. They just showed people clapping. They didn't even show the interior of the truck, what it's going to look like. They showed little snippets of when they were zooming around the truck of what the interior is going to look like. Now, the only thing, like I said, different was they put a bigger touchscreen in there, and they redid the front end headlights a little bit, and they did a digital dash. Now, in my opinion, they didn't really up the prices on what it's going to be sticker price on the truck. It's basically the same as this generation GMC. Like I said, they didn't really raise the price, and it'd be the exact same. Now, personally, I don't think I'm going to upgrade to a 23, just for a few reasons. One, they really hyped it up that it's going to be a lot different. I thought it was going to be more like a Ford. They're going to put the panoramic sunroof in there and do a lot more design changes to the truck. As you saw from the video, it looks like the headlights, instead of going down like this, it looks like the bottom one here kind of arcs down like that. That's really the only difference on the front end. For the most part, it's the same. But now on 2023's trucks, tuning-wise, they're switching everything over to Global B security. Now, basically, that's like in the C8 Corvette market right now. If you guys can follow the C8s, if you've been following that, you'll know that no one has successfully tuned a 2020 plus Corvette, I believe, the C8s. I believe it was 2020. Because they switch over to Global B Architect. Basically what that is, GM thinks 10, 15 years down the line, and their goal in 10, 15 years is to be all electric and self-driving. Now, they don't want people being able to hack into their systems and be able to control someone else's car, I would assume, and crash into a pole or hijack it or whatnot. So they're starting to lock up the security features a lot more. And if you can't tune a C8 Corvette, the gas industry has 10 times the amount of money as the diesel industry does. And they've been working on the C8 Corvettes now for, I believe, a couple years, and they're not even close to getting it done. I heard a lot of people giving up on the fact about getting it tuned. I know there's some piggyback stuff coming out for them, but it's really not true tuning. And you can't get the true power out of a piggyback module system. That just basically is like a Banks tuner on these trucks. They're just going to add inline power, and I think for the C8s, they said it's going to be like $5-6 grand for a piggyback, which in my opinion isn't worth it. I think for the time being, I'm going to hold on to my 2020 and keep going along with the performance mods. I'm really hoping somewhere here soon that someone comes out with like a proven trans solution for the 10-speed, or at least trans tuning to be able to help put the power to the ground. I'm kind of really happy where I'm at right now with my power level, because I really don't want to bump up any higher just due to the fact that I'm on a stock trans, and this stock trans can only handle so much. Now, like I said, it'd be nice if trans tuning was out. I heard of a couple things out for trans tuning with these trucks right now, but I believe it's like $5,000 or $6,000. Basically, what people were doing is taking the TCM modules, the T87, out of a 17 through 19 L5P. And I have no idea exactly, like I said, what they're doing. This is just what I heard. They are converting the OS over to a 10-speed and running it off that, but I believe it's like $5-6 grand. And for me, I'm not going to pay $5-6 grand to tune my transmission. At that point, I honestly would rather just spend 10 and go with a RevMax. But like I said, I was going to go with a RevMax originally, but I heard they have nothing but problems with the converters and with the transmissions in general. So I'm kind of holding off on that because I don't want to pull my transmission out 10, 15 times to make power. So right now I'm kind of just at a standstill basically with my 20. I'm kind of happy with the power where it's at. In a couple weeks in the winter, I'm going to go ahead and put my paint match flares on. I'm going to get these lights built. I'm going to do the powder coating. Over the winter, I'm probably going to take the whole rear axle out, get that powder coated. I'm still debating the colors I want to do with that, but for the time being, I'm going to keep my 20. I'm really curious about a 23 Ford when those come out. The 2022s are super nice interiors. You get the full panoramic sunroof. And on the 23s, they're going to update, I believe, the front ends. I'm not sure if that's confirmed or not yet, but if you see the new Fords, they redid the whole front end. Now, if they up that and redo the front ends on the 23 Fords, I'm definitely going to go ahead and I think maybe consider getting one of those and try something different. I've been having a lot of fun with the L5P platform, but like I said, I'm kind of at a standstill with this due to the trans tuning. On the Fords, as of now, up to 22, you can tune to 10 speeds. They have 10-speed tuning figured out in those, and those trucks are pretty stout trucks as well. You can make decent amount of power with them, and they're a lot more luxurious. I love my GM, but I'm not really brand loyal. I'll go with anything, you know, that catches my eye, I can have a little bit of fun with, but I'm probably going to keep the 20 at that point, maybe just get a 23. I'm also debating about getting a car of my choice. I was going to get that before COVID hit and the market went through the roof, but just a lot of options stuff to go over right now. But I think for the time being, I made up my mind that I am not going to be getting the 23 just because the way they did things. Now, if they did like the full panoramic sunroof, did the whole digital dash, really upped it, but GM for the longest time, they've always been behind on the interior game, as you guys know, even with the 20s. The competition that's out there right now with Ram and stuff, they have the huge touchscreens, the Fords are super nice, they have the full panoramic sunroof. I don't get why GM always has to drop the ball in the interior, but like I said, I love this truck. I just don't think I'm going to be upgrading to a 23 as of now with the way things are going. And they're probably going to want to soup it money just for the bigger touchscreen in there. I got this truck pre-COVID, so I didn't pay the astronomical price to get one. And I'm kind of happy with it the way it is now. So let me know what you guys think down below. But like I was saying, I'm probably just going to hold on to my 2020 just for a little bit longer. And one more thing I wanted to talk about before I end this video is if you look at a C8 Corvette, you look at that interior, how modern it is actually like supercar quality interior, how super nice it is. I don't get why GM doesn't transfer that over into the heavy duty trucks and really just update their interiors. That's my only gripe with GM is the interior game. But like I said, I'm gonna hold on to the 2020 for a little bit. But if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. If you like this video, be sure to leave it a big thumbs up. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
From my isolation, it's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no